Oh, I think it's wonderful. Yes, there's something to be said about getting yourself informed, because we had a idea that was far from what this is all about. And when we first came down and we were shown a unit, we were informed about what goes on and what doesn't. We were totally blown away, and it was an instant decision from Harold and I to come into here. The people were wonderful, they're so friendly, and I can remember the first winter that I was here, there was a knock at the door and here was a lady with a bowl of homemade pumpkin soup. And that's just what the people are like. They're very caring and you feel at one with them, and we just thoroughly, and it's the best decision we have ever made. Never regretted it at all. Well, it was actually my daughter here that said, Mum, rang me up in Horsham and said, Mum, I want you to think outside the box. And I said, okay. And she said, there was an open day here at Meadow Gardens, and her husband came and had a look. And she said, Mum, I would live there. It's beautiful, Mum. People are lovely. When can you come down? Well, we came down the next day and we arrived about 9 o'clock. At 11 o'clock we were signing up to come in. Everything that was said to us and all the things that go on, there's bingo, there's cards, there's a whole heap of things that, and if you don't want to join in, you don't have to. But we just love it all. Just love it.
Since an early age, I learnt the piano, thanks to my mum encouraging it, and I've continued with keyboard work for the rest of my life, which is at least 70 years that I've been doing keyboard work. And I was thinking that when I came here that I wouldn't be involved anymore in that sort of activity. But lo and behold, we had a conductress who was wanting to start a singing group, and she asked me to be the accompanist, which I was readily agreed to. Yes.
I'd say don't hesitate. Get yourself informed as to what it's all about, because everyone has a preconceived idea that doesn't match what is offering here. So I think that would be the advice I would give to someone, yes.
The gardens are maintained outside. We've got an area around us in our little enclosure to have a few plants and flowers. Dawn is one who likes flowers growing and whatever, and it's been great not to have to mow or have a larger garden to establish and look after. Yes. I would have thought that it might have been a bit dearer than what we were used to in Horsham, but by and large there's no greater change in the costs involved in living. We're able to manage our affairs, and I think that getting to this age you don't really go out as much or do the things that you would have done 20, 30 or 40 years ago.
Wonderful. You've got a variety of the supermarkets, Woolies, Coles, IGA and Maxi, and it's just so convenient, so easy to access them, and we're able to get all our needs, and love it.
It's different to what I thought. And I don't think I was really ready to retire to a place like this. But I realise over the time that we've been here that you can't start too early. Although probably 50, 55 is a bit early. But you become accustomed to the way of life, and you are not burdened with the things that go on with when you have to look after your own security, your own house and all the rest of it. So it relieves us of the upkeep and etc. of owning a dwelling for ourselves. Instead of being able to enjoy the security and the community centre, it makes it a far better for our time of life.
Look, it is a wonderful place. It's a peaceful place. Just going back to the Saturday night meals and the fish and chip nights, there's a lot of people here that live on their own. And these nights are a wonderful opportunity for people who live on their own to come and have a meal with other people and be able to have conversations and laugh and enjoy themselves. And I think that is really a good thing, because living on your own, I've been there and done that, so I understand it. Can be very lonely, and I just love it to see the people that live on their own coming out and enjoying having a conversation over a meal with someone. It's just lovely.